You might be the person that, frankly, can do it on your own, and after the first 2 months of getting kind of acquainted with our program and our training system, now here's your to-go option to make it more convenient, more affordable. So you always want to push them to that at least 3-month option, and then say at that point, we'll assess if you're happy with where you're at and you want to continue more on your own, then we can kind of bump it down to the boot camp to go, and that can work for you as well. But you're pushing them, and again, they're new. Explain that they're trying to get used to what you're trying to do, and that's the best way to push them to that 3-month.
All right, so I don't want to really belabor the sales thing too much because, frankly, the more you think about it, the more it's kind of in your head, the more a lot of people get anxious about selling. I mean, all you're doing is sitting down with somebody that has already indicated that they must believe that you can help them or they would have never shown up. And you're providing a solution for them. And to make life easier on everybody, you offer them multiple potential solutions, and then we steer them towards one or the other. If they can't afford it, then we give them something less expensive. Now, after you've closed the sale, here's what you can't do. You can't just hand them a pink copy of the contract and go celebrate because you finally sold something. All right? There's more work to be done here. First of all, the best time to ask for referrals is at the point of sale. And if you want to multiply the value of every person that comes into your business, the easiest way to do it is that whole reverse marketing funnel. So, as soon as somebody has enrolled, as soon as somebody has signed on the dotted line, you are going to go through the reverse marketing funnel approach that we talked about yesterday. You're going to talk about how excited that they are and how you want more people that are motivated like them in your camp, and you want them to have a support system around them. So you're going to give them the opportunity to allow their friends, family members, coworkers to come try it out at no cost. So we're going to, as Curtis said, going to buy them $100 worth of boot camp in your name. All they have to do is give you the information. You'll do the legwork. You're going to call them, and because you spread the word about the camp, give you a t-shirt. So everybody, without exception, that's immediately after the point of sale. Immediately. No exception. Now, after that, the success recommendations, whether or not you do it immediately after the point of sale, or what we would do a lot of times, we would schedule one follow-up appointment. I mean, if you're, you know, like Clint Howard, and you've got 120 campers or something, it becomes challenging to do a lot of the one-on-one follow-ups. But if you can do a one-on-one, and especially if you've got like under 50 campers, you need to be doing as much one-on-one stuff as you can to cultivate relationships. You know, but what we would do is we would schedule a follow-up individual meeting with the person that just joined to basically, we called it our foundational meeting. We set the guidelines, we set the expectations, what they could expect out of us, what we expected out of them, and then we told them what our most successful people did to accelerate their progress and to stay on track. So we talk about nutrition, we talk about rest, we talk about all the supportive things outside of what they were doing under our supervision. Because you can run the greatest camp in the world, but if they're going through Taco Bell on the way home, odds are they're probably not going to do a great job. So, you know, you need, and some of you may think, well, that's not really my problem. Well, it is your problem because they're equating the camp with results. And if they're not getting results, regardless of the poor choices that they make outside of there, they're going to blame you. So you need to educate them as much as possible. And if you want to upsell supplements, this is the optimal time to do it. Because if somebody just invested $200 a month in camp, you tell them